Hello everybody, my name is Chaymae bin AZZA. I'm PhD student at University Sidi Mohamed bin Abdullah, Fez, Morocco. Today, my presentation revolves around exploring parents' perspectives of sex education pedagogy in Moroccan school using an association rules mining-based algorithm. So, sexuality education covers gender identity, intimacy, and body image, addressing consent and relationship attitude. However, school approaches often overlook the influence of cultural and moral factor considerations on sexual education. In Moroccan society, discussions of sexuality are considered taboo, which restricts school-based instruction on subjects, and this contributes to a lack of comprehensive sexuality education in schools, leaving a gap in knowledge and understanding among students. And as a result, reports indicate that 7% of boys and 24% of girls experience sexual abuse, with many perpetrators being family members or known to the victims. Despite this, comprehensive sexuality education is not widely included in the national curriculum. Many countries over the world shows how traditional norm affects parental strategies of sexual education. Even in Morocco, studies highlight challenges like stigma and research limitations and cultural influences on teachers' approaches. While this study emphasizes cultural factors, they mainly use basic analytic method, missing deeper insights. Integrating association rules mining is recommended to enhance understanding of parental perspectives on sexuality education and inform Moroccan policy decisions, which is a machine learning method that analyzes large data sets to identify significant features and hidden relationships. It provides insights for marketing, its privacy in cloud computing, and informs education. However, association rule mining has not yet been applied to sex education where it could be valuable. Our research investigates Moroccan parents' views on sexuality education in school, focusing on how religion, age, education, and cultural belief influence their perspectives, using association rule to cover key relationships to advocate for including sexual consent in curricula and persuade parents of its importance. Our methodology was based on three major steps: data collection, data management, and association rule mining. So to conduct our research, we first aim to gather data by conducting a field survey in the target schools. These schools were selected in Taza City. Data were collected from parents of students aged under 7 years old. The children came from two kind of primary school, one private and one public, to get a clear view of both systems since they use different education programs. The survey included various question types, closed single choice, like age range, multiple choice, like factors leading to child sexual assault, open-ended, like the names of the parents, qualitative data, like religion practice of participants, simple questions, like parents' opinions on religion and sexual education, and direct questions inquiry about educating children on sexual health. This questionnaire was tested by school management and pedagogy council before distribution to assess parents' view on the necessity of sex education for their children. Out of 1,946 participants, 61.46 were mothers and 38.54% were fathers. Among them, 55.90% were aged between 31 and 59 years, and 30.37% were aged between 90 and 30 years. However, only 9.97% were aged between 60 and 80 years, and 4.47% were older than 60 years. Then we move to the second step, which is data management, which consists of 4 tasks to clean the data and ensure its suitability for further analysis and modeling. The tasks include, first, data profiling, which involve examining the data by creating charts and graphs. Secondly, the data cleaning task, which involve identifying and removing records that are identical or handling missing values, etc. The third step was the data transformation, which included structuring unstructured data. And finally, the data enrichment step, which where we applied the various feature engineering. The third step was using association rule mining. In this step, we applied our model of the association rule mining to a data set to find correlation between features using a priori algorithm. The basic of the classical a priori algorithm is presented in the first figure. In our model, we used the minimum support equal 20% and minimum threshold 90%, while confidence was 100%. So we first verify the support of our item. If it is greater than 20%, we insert it to frequent item set. Then we verify if the confidence is greater than 100. If yes, then we add it to strong rules and move on to the next item. If the support is less than 20% or the confidence is less than 100%, then we remove the item and move on to the next one. According to our research design, we have generated our adapted a priori model 8 times based on filters involving parent gender, age, and stance on sex education as described in the figure. We choose to analyze the 2 age groups because they are the most dominant. So more than 55% of the participants were aged between 31 and 59 years old, and more than 30% of the participants were aged between 19 and 30 years. Association rules analysis showed perfect accuracy with all rules at 100% confidence and leaves value greater than 1, indicating strong associations. So we first start by analyzing rules of mothers. In our survey, 1,196 out of 1,946 of parents were mothers. So we have selected 8 rules, 5 with consequence equal right sex education, yes, which means who supports sexual education of their children, and 3 with consequence equal right sex education, no, which means who doesn't support sexual education for their children. So as an example, we can read the first rule. So first rule means that the participant mothers of Islam with a university education level consider their responsibility to initiate their children into sexual education in public. They also insist on the responsibility of teachers in order to prevent sexual assault resulting from inadequate education. They consider that the young can use the internet without parental control from the age of 16 years old. And the rest of the rules could be read on the same manner. In our survey, 750 out 1,946 of parents were fathers. So we have selected 8 rules, 5 rules with consequence right sex education, yes, and 3 with consequence right sex education, no. The rules could be read as the same manner of the precedent rules. So gender results reveal that mothers generally support sex education before age, while fathers prefer it to start at age 12. Consider both Islamic teaching and current school research sufficient. Concerning the ages, the age groups, so we have selected also 7 longest rule for parents aged between 19 to 30 years old. 4 rules with right sex education, yes, and 3 rules with consequent right sex education, no. So our results reveal that parents aged of 19 to 30 who support sexual education favor early public education by parents, teachers, and media. Conversely, those in the same group age who oppose sexual education view psychological problem as the main cause of sexual abuse and prefer private education during teenage years, emphasizing parental and medical roles. For the last group, we have selected 6 longest rules with high supports. So 3 with sex education, with the rights of sex education, yes, and 3 with right sex education, no. However, so these parents who are aged between 31 and 59 years old. So the parents who support sexual education emphasize educational and psychological factor, while their counterparts who do not support it attribute sexual abuse to moral crisis, and prefer private education. So, this study used the a priori algorithm to examine factors influencing Moroccan parents' acceptance of sex education in schools, finding reveal that parental view varied based on age, gender, religion, and education level. Our association rules reveal that some Moroccan parents support public education for young children to prevent abuse, while others prefer private education. Additionally, some fathers feel that Islamic teacher and current school resources are adequate. So while filed interviews and association rule mining offer valuable insights using advanced methods like FP growth can enhance understanding of stakeholder perspectives, leading to more targeted and effective sexual education programs. So thank you for watching.